Taurus, hey, welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name is Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you are new, welcome in to Tropical Tarot. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. I really appreciate it. Whoa, almost lost some cards there. All right. Anyway, this is a reading for Taurus. This is for the third week in March of 2021. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your current past, current energies, and your future energies. And we'll see where we're going for you guys. So I'm just going to jump into your reading here in a second and see where we go. All right, Taurus, let's do this. All right, in the past, you've got by the book. Your current situation is go the distance. And, future, you got chaos and conflict. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. 2 of Wands in the past, Page of Wands in the past, 3 of Pentacles. Current situation, Judgment, 6 of Cups, and Wheel of Fortune. In the future, you have the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Overall energy for the reading, Taurus, is the 4 of Pentacles. So you're holding on to something really tight. Something you just don't want to let go of. But we will figure out what's going on for you, Taurus. So in the past, you have the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is thinking about what you want. It's that first step in manifesting where you identify and you imagine and you create. So I feel like in the past you were really thinking about what you truly desired and what you truly wanted. And what that did was it gave you a new way of doing things. It gave you a new inspiration for how you wanted to work on a team, how you guys could come together. There's something about coming together. So, I don't know exactly what you're holding on to, Taurus. But we'll still see. So like I said, sometime in the past, you were really imagining what you wanted to create, you know. Some people use vision boards. Some people, basically you were just thinking about what you desired and you figured out a way to do it. And you knew that the way to do it is by working on a team. And in the past, that anytime before week 3, this was by the book. You were supposed to do things by the book. There was a certain way for you to go about getting to where you needed to go. So your current situation, so March week 3, we'll just say it like that, March week 3, you have Judgment, 6 of Cups, and Wheel of Fortune. So big week, 2 major arcana cards right here in the middle. So Judgment is, accepting what happened before. I feel like Judgment is that radical acceptance, right? So I feel like the current time in March week 3, you're going through, radical acceptance of what happened before and what led to where you are right now. You also have the 6 of Cups in the middle position. So anytime I do a big reading like this, Taurus, the middle card's always you. And you're showing up as the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is about memories that you have with other people. Beautiful memories of the past. So I feel like at this time you could be very much thinking about what happened before, and the love that you shared with somebody in the past is really on your mind, and that might be what you're trying to hold on to so much. But like I said, so week 3 in March, you know, radical acceptance of what happened in the past. You have like beautiful memories of that, and it's almost like through the radical acceptance of what happened in the past, you're able to kind of start anew. So after the 6 of Cups, which I said like is, you know, about wonderful memories with somebody else, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which the Wheel of Fortune is a 10 card. So 10s are about completion in tarot. The Wheel of Fortune also means that this current moment that you're going through in this March week 3 is destined and fated. You're supposed to go through this acceptance of the past in order to get to where you're supposed to go. This situation that you're in week 3 is preparing you to go the distance, right? So you're supposed to have these beautiful memories. You're supposed to have this acceptance of what came prior in order for you to really put your foot on the gas and get to where you need to go. So the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, destined, fated, it's quite literally also a Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like there's a big wheel, right? So it's like Price is Right or, you know, Shoe Carnival or something, where there's this giant wheel and suddenly like you go and you spin it. And it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to win? Am I going to win a new car, or, you know, basically what is this going to land on? So March week 3 is very important to you, Taurus, or for your life. Like I said, you have 2 major arcana in that row. And I feel like with that acceptance of the past situation, it's sort of like you're able to spin the wheel. It gives you the opportunity to spin the wheel, because I have this feeling that maybe you were stuck for a while before that. That's not in the cards. That's just the way I feel. So March week 3 is very important. Whatever this acceptance that you're getting to of past situations is, like I said, going to help you go the distance. So then we get beyond March week 3. And beyond that, it looks a little bit tumultuous. Because you have the 8 of Swords, which is about feeling trapped by your thoughts. You could have a lot of thoughts going on, you know, in your mind that make you feel like you can't take a step, that you can't move. One of the biggest things about this 8 of Swords in this particular deck, in the book, it talks about if she just wiggled a little bit, she'd be able to get out of those restraints. And the other thing is, swords are thoughts. And quite often in these higher sword cards, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, a lot of those, their eyes are covered. A lot of the swords cards, 2 of Swords, their eyes are covered. There's a lot of blindfolds in the sword cards. And that just means that you don't want to look at your thoughts. You don't want to look at the things that are racing through your head, the things that have kept you stuck. So I sort of feel like this stuck energy, you're going to go from feeling stuck by your thoughts to saying, no, I don't want to be stuck by this anymore. I'm going to take a stand. And so I see you, 7 of Wands, she's taking a stand, right? She's putting her flag down in that new territory and saying, this is mine. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which sort of rounds off your reading here. So Knight of Pentacles is, you could definitely be dealing with a Virgo, because that's like a very big Virgo card. But also, the Knight of Pentacles talks about, I'm going to do this step, and then I'm going to do this step, and then I'm going to do this thing. And it's basically like, kind of, the Knight of Pentacles has a roadmap for where he wants to go. He understands that it's one step at a time, that it's this after this after this, and you'll get to where you need to go. So in the future, sometime beyond week 3, I feel like, yeah, you're going to feel a little trapped by something. You're going to want to stand up for what you believe in. And then you're like, okay, you move more into acceptance of, okay, well, you know, I realized all this stuff from March week 3, and it made me feel like trapped and made me feel like I needed to stand up for myself, but I have a new way that I want to do this. I have a new way that I want to go about this, and I'm going to do it one step at a time, moment by moment by moment. The other thing is, in the future, you do have this chaos and conflict card, and I don't necessarily like that. So I do want to clarify your chaos and conflict card and just see what that's about. Anytime I shuffle, I can see sometimes different cards as I shuffle, and I saw the Six of Cups again. So I feel like, Taurus, you've definitely got something about memories from the past with somebody, very much so. So I want to clarify chaos and conflict for Taurus in the future. Clarifying chaos and conflict is the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. So, here is something, Taurus, that you do not want to look at. Remember I said about when you get in the higher swords cards that they're blindfolded or that they don't want to look at things? So that person's blindfolded. That's the Eight of Swords. This is a different deck, but this is the Nine of Swords. So this is clarifying your chaos and conflict. So your chaos and conflict is because you've got sleepless nights. Your thoughts are keeping you stuck. If this person would take their hands off their face, they would see that they're just thoughts that are above their head. They're not going to die. They're just thoughts. Taurus, I feel like your worries have the thoughts that keep you stuck, the thoughts that keep you awake, it's going to kind of come to a head. And I feel like there's going to be a big blow up because things have been too stagnant. And I think that you're going to be able to see the truth very clearly after the blow up happens. And when I say blow up, like the tower can be something big. I mean, it could be something giant, like you losing your job or whatever. But it can also be something very minor, like a car accident, like a ticket, like a revelation, right? Like that epiphany that comes to you of, oh, this is the way that it is. And I feel like it's going to be more of an epiphany that kind of comes to you, and you're going to say that, hey, I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to have to feel like I have to stand up for what I believe in. I don't want to feel like I can't sleep. So I feel like you're going to move out of this chaos and conflict very much. I feel like that you're really going in a new direction, that you're kind of, this whole reading is figuring out like what you want and how to get what you want. And you're kind of dealing with past stuff. You're kind of, looking at new ways to do things. After March week 3, I'm not going to lie. I mean, you do have worry. You have, taking a stand for what you want. You have sleepless nights. You got the tower. But honestly, my biggest thing as far as my own personal spirituality is just focusing on positivity and focusing on what the next good thing is to focus on. Sometimes when things are so just they bug you, right? You need to pivot. You need to stop looking at the thing that is making you so upset, and just look in a different direction. Look at what is positive in your life. What are the great things that are positive in your life? Say your relationship is shit, but you've got a great dog, and you know you have a house, and you have an idea of what job you want to do, and yada yada yada. Focus on all those good things. The stuff in the relationship, or the stuff that keeps you tormented, it'll all go away. The more attention you pay to something, good or bad, the more you'll get of it. And it's just the law. It's like the law of the world. It's gravity. Not gravity, but you know what I mean. It's just like gravity. So glass half full, glass half empty. I would, just giving you some advice. If you want to take it, you can. If you don't, you don't. I would just focus on what makes you happy. Whether it's good things from the current situation, or if you want to look at the past, think of the beautiful memories you had with somebody in the past. And just focus on joy, Taurus. That is my message to you for this week. So, focus on joy. And then also, so I've been doing these spirit animal cards, and I get a lot of joy out of them, so I'm going to continue to do it. Sometimes they really resonate, and sometimes they don't, but we're going to pull a card and see what's up for you, Taurus. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. So just be ready to go at any moment. Think on your feet, March week 3. So thank you so much, Taurus. I really appreciate it. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. If you subscribe, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading. And comments. If this resonates for you, please comment and tell me what's going on here. What is this stuff that I'm seeing? What is all the stuff in the past, the memories? What's your Wheel of Fortune? What do you feel like is going to take you to go to the distance? So, thank you so much, Taurus. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks.